Never stop reading the Bible. Welcome to our Explainer. Today we're jumping into a classic story about how winning a nation's biggest battle can actually kick off a much more dangerous war with the one person you're supposed to trust the most, your king. So, picture this. Two armies are facing off, the Israelites and the Philistines, totally locked in a tense standoff. But there's no all-out war happening. And it's all because of one terrifying challenge that not a single soldier is willing to take on. You see, the Philistines have this champion, and for more than a month, his daily taunts have completely frozen the Israelite army in their tracks, leaving them feeling humiliated and just trapped by their own fear. For 40 days straight, this warrior, Goliath, comes out and suggests a winner-take-all duel. And every single day, the only answer he gets from the Israelites is just this crushing silence of pure terror. But right into the middle of this military stalemate walks someone who, well, he isn't even a soldier. He's a young shepherd named David, and he's only there to drop off some food for his brothers fighting on the front lines. So when David hears the giant's insults, he doesn't feel fear like everyone else. He feels this righteous anger. He just can't wrap his head around why not a single soldier will stand up and defend their nation's honor. And I mean, the contrast here could not be more extreme. You've got this massive, fully armored warrior on one side, and on the other, a young shepherd with zero armor. On paper, this doesn't look like a fair fight. It looks like an execution. King Saul, he tries to help. He offers David his own royal armor, but David actually refuses it. It's way too heavy, he can barely move. Instead, he decides he's going to face this giant with only the simple tools he knows best. And this is absolutely key. David isn't trying to be a soldier here. He's relying on the skills he's already perfected as a shepherd. He's using his speed, his precision, and his faith, instead of just brute force. And just like that, the battle's over. With one perfectly aimed stone, that 40-day stalemate is completely shattered. The champion falls, the entire Philistine army panics and runs, and David? Well, David becomes an instant national hero. So this one single act of courage doesn't just win a battle. It totally upends David's life and really the political landscape of the entire kingdom. He's immediately brought into the royal court. King Saul is obviously impressed, and his son, Jonathan, sees a true kindred spirit in this young hero. They form an instant, powerful friendship. But this is where the trouble really starts. As the victorious army returns, the people are singing songs of praise. And their songs, they reveal a really dangerous shift in popularity. They're celebrating the new hero, David, way more than their own king. All that public adoration, it plants this dark seed of jealousy in King Saul. It's an insecurity that just grows and grows until it becomes this paranoid, murderous obsession with the very man who just saved his kingdom. Saul's jealousy turns to paranoia fast. First, he tries a direct assault, literally hurling a spear at David. When that doesn't work, he gets sneaky. He offers his own daughter in marriage, but with a deadly price tag attached, a task specifically designed to get David killed in battle. But here's the crazy part. Every single one of his plots backfires spectacularly. David doesn't just survive, he succeeds every time. He becomes even more famous, a celebrated commander, and yeah, eventually the king's own son-in-law. The problem Saul was trying to get rid of just got a whole lot bigger. And this really brings us to the heart of the story, doesn't it? Sometimes, the greatest victory you can win on the battlefield just opens up a new, even more dangerous war. One that's fought not against an enemy army, but against the envy of the people in power. This explainer was based on source material provided by the Center Studio.